Beautiful sunrise there over the hills of eastern Jamaica. Good morning to you. Welcome back, Sunrisers. The time is 18:30 on this Monday morning.
Right.
That means it's time for your sunshine on a cloudy day. Sunny K. Dawkins, good morning.
Good morning.
Hey, good morning, buenos días,
Buenos
señorita.
días, buenos días.
¿Cómo
Bienvenido.
estás?
Muy bien, gracias. ¿Y tú?
Muy bien, muy bien. Yes. That's where we stop,
So I was just
Yeah.
about to
I
say,
know.
and cut.
TK, you give you 9 million?
Let me tell you now. You want the correct answer or the politically correct answer?
Your answer.
Your answer.
Yeah, man, we don't give it up, man. For love, you know? No. We'd have a conversation. I think everything is about communicating, and it's about, you know, being able to discuss and these things. And I feel like I wouldn't, no, I'm not giving it up. I'm sorry.
So, and he can also not give up money. But then, because the question then becomes, how much is enough to give up the quality
I just
time?
don't think that he would want me to give it up. You think your husband would want you to give up that?
If I want me to do that, I know all the thing going, know the shreds.
I don't know.
My skin will scratch me.
I don't know if a spouse would want it to give up that kind
My mouth have a lot from alligator pond. My husband know that.
No, but
Depending
it
on
is
how much you
known that
normally
there's
get,
this
though.
whole narrative of you work too much and you don't, and everything is about
You
work,
can't
work,
tell me
work,
work
and
too much
money.
and you can't pay me. You don't do that. You said the man them have them talk there. Like me not like you. Like if I'm gonna give up my 9 mil, can you give me 9 mil?
No, but no. Again, I'm asking. So, okay, 9 mil is too much to give up for quality time, but 50,000.
All right, now we're
100,000.
talking.
Okay, yeah, all right, yeah.
Talking.
Yeah,
now
but
we're talking.
in my time, 50,000, you're mad. Let's scrape everything. And then you ever said, no, man, you're scraped. No, man, no. So again, what is the threshold? What is the Rubicon that must be crossed?
Promise a million. Promise a
Yeah,
million.
million.
For Miss Kitty.
Yes,
And TK, you understand? From going to the million. No, Dennis, listen, if it's life or death, TK, as I said, right, I understand.
Yeah.
So, for example, they have a surgery to do something life-changing.
No, it's just quality time.
No, go lie down.
Quality
Go
time.
watch Netflix and take a pill.
Then we can do quality time tomorrow.
That
After
means
the
why
event,
today?
Right after the tea.
Yeah, why today? Yeah? The sorcerer man tell you today? Why today? You can do tomorrow. No, but
it's a good point and it's a good question. You know why? Because we usually value work so much at the expense of rest. We say, oh, I know I'm tired, I know my body's drained, but I have this work to do. And rest is important, family is important, connection is important, quality time is important.
And being able to fund your life is important and pay for your bills.
That is a challenge.
And go out.
9
challenge.
million. Your 9 million is someone else's 100,000.
That's true.
Well, if you're going to shut 100,000, shut it because I need the money. Because when the light bill come and it's something, I don't want to long fit, I don't want to talk in. I don't want to air it. So I'm one of those women who I don't mind my husband working as long as I can see it. You know what I mean? You don't have to be in my face every day because you're in my face, I'm broke, I got 8 years, so just go work. Yeah, me can't take the party. So give me the show me the money. Whatever they say, the money, yeah, the money. Need it.
Dinero.
Dinero, on a Cinco de Mayo.
Let's go to
Mucho.
Let's go to the headlines, yeah? Let's jump into the headlines.
I can't say the lies.
Me know.
Yeah, I can't say the lies. Yes.
You know?
Because Alicia Keys. All right, so I am Alicia Off Keys and TK be Alicia Fleece and we're come to perform. So we're the promoter. You have 2 girls on here. TK and I will come up there.
Please let us go to the headlines this morning. First off, massive turnout for Jill Stewart Mobay City Run 2025. Amazing. Executive Chairman of Sandals Resorts International, Adam Stewart, was left overwhelmed by a remarkable turnout for the Jill Stewart Mobay City Run on Sunday morning. Thousands of people filled the roadway along Howard Cook Boulevard, leaving mere inches between each other as they ran and walked in the cool of the early morning. Nice. The race was last year renamed in honor of Stewart's late wife, Jill Stewart, who was one of the event's biggest supporters. Stewart said that this was symbolic of what Jill represented during her lifetime. Janet Silvera, who started the event back in 2014, is expecting that the support will translate to greater benefits for the students who will be receiving scholarships through the proceeds from the run. So yeah.
Yeah, congratulations and big up to Adam Stewart, you know what I mean? My friend and somebody who I hold in high esteem, such a benevolent person, always giving, always looking out, you know, for his staff or for people, recipients of the foundation. And I really, you know, his wife of blessed memory, just such a wonderful spirit. And, you know, again, even in death, your legacy will live on, right? And bringing so many people together. It's a run that I want to do, Dennis. It's on my to-do list, and I want to big up Janet Silvera as well for having initiated it. And then just to everybody who turned out, Jilly forever, gone but not forgotten. Her spirit, her love, her life will forever live on. So big ups to Adam Stewart and the entire
saw a lot of
family.
Kingstonians there, including the Prime Minister. He was
nice.
He was there.
Yeah.
Prime Minister fit though, but not tell a lie.
Yeah,
it's a good look.
I saw it and I was like, I wonder what his time was.
Like me saying, bodyguard, they must have said, oh my God, he's gonna run today.
No, and I mean, you know what?
Not
I mean,
what
I've
his
said it.
time was. His presence was there, and it was
No, I want to
felt.
know his time.
No, I'm just in it to win it. I'm just in it to cross the finish line.
I want to know his time.
Okay, I don't know.
Prime Minister, could you please let us know your time in the Jill Stewart Mobay run so that we can just
his time was he was there. Yeah, he was
Then
there.
that's his time
No,
was being
because
there.
before the race, you want to see more. Tick, 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 tick.
Before the race, I just
wanna know
pray.
his time.
I buy like a taxi money, tuck off. You understand? If I buy like a taxi money, just in case, then it's, you understand? You say, why am I going to shut the work? The 9 million. You understand?
Makes sense.
Yeah.
All right, well, next up, Sunrise follow-up. Bustamante Hospital for Children Parent Overnight Suite near completion. Senior Medical Officer Dr. Michelle Ann Richards Dawson, who recently appeared on Sunrise calling for a review of the Bustamante Hospital for Children's visiting policy and encouraging viewers to support a petition for 24-hour access, may soon see progress. Health Minister Dr. Christopher Tufton has now announced a new September 2025 deadline for the long-delayed parent overnight suite at the hospital. He also confirmed the ministry is actively reviewing the hospital's current visiting hours, acknowledging the 25,000 signature petition and stressing the need for proper infrastructure to safely extend visitation times.
And that's what you call participatory democracy.
That's right, and that's what you call making a change and making a difference. And it's moments like these I love my job, because when you advocate and you make your voices heard,
and you provide a platform. That's what media is supposed to do.
You know what I mean? So I'm really, really happy to see that, and I know that a lot of parents are breathing a collective sigh of relief this morning, because it was such a sticking point, which was really something that should have been done a long time ago.
And
but
it
as
was
they
in
say,
train.
better late
It was
than
in train,
never.
but it was that train it was a slow coach to China. I saw an article in 2018 about the NHT, doing some refurbishing for the parent suite, and I'm thinking, so what happened between then and now, and why is it that things could be? What was the catalyst that could make things fall into place?
Well, the 25,000 signatures, of which mine was a part, and I want to say congratulations as well to Zinu, Dr. Zinu. She came on the show as well, and for all the parents and all the persons who lent their support and helped to embolden the efforts, and we're really looking forward to seeing it finished and completed, because children deserve better care and the best care possible, and the fact that it's Child's Month,
their
I think
mothers
it
and
augurs
fathers
well.
and caregivers need to be there while they're getting that care,
Absolutely.
which is what this is about.
Great.
Yeah. I think that support of parents can really help with the healing process and reducing the fear and reducing,
you know what I mean? So
the anxiety between exactly.
Yeah, I can't imagine I leave my baby.
Exactly.
You know what I mean? Especially children with special needs. And just your child, when your baby is sick, you just want to be there with them.
I mean, wonder if you say any joke them I get, anything them I get, any joke them I want to see it.
Absolutely.
I want to hear.
Absolutely.
What is that?
Absolutely. Because a child can't advocate for themselves.
Exactly.
Exactly. I love this.
So next up, Mrs. Kitty returns with season 2 of Modern Mummy Diaries. The highly anticipated second season of Modern Mummy Diaries returns for another exciting season. The wildly relatable podcast that took the Caribbean and diaspora by storm, with over 1 million YouTube views in its debut season, Modern Mummy Diaries captures hearts with its raw, honesty, magnetic storytelling, and Miss Kitty's signature mix of warmth, wit, and wisdom. Now she's diving even deeper. Season 2 drops on Mother's Day this Sunday, May 11, and it will be bigger, bolder, and even more unforgettable. From fertility and mental health to modern motherhood myths, money moves, and navigating messy co-parenting moments, Miss Kitty brings the real talk that every mother needs and every woman deserves. Check this out.
Oh
my God.
She just boso, me make ears and me make foot, me started.
You hear it out?
She agree with me.
A labor of love. Oh my God. I'm so
it.
excited, guys, but I'm so nervous. Oh my God.
I don't remember where we were, and somebody walked up to you and said, Mr. Kitty, and then they said modern mommy diaries, or something about mommy diaries. And I said, you know what, that's why it's important to do lots of things, because what that person walk up to you and like connects with you, you probably never thought it would be that, you know? Look how much things you do. Oh, you know, people walk up to you, man, come kings and queens, what about sunrise? You know, nowadays it's sunrise. But like somebody's like, yo, are the mommy diaries thing where they do kind of, you know?
Yeah.
You know? How you feel when you say
You know what? It's like a labor of love for me, and I feel so grateful when people, because when you do something, you do it from, when I do something, I try my best to do it from my heart, right? I'm a very authentic person. For many years, I've wanted to I wanted to do a podcast, but I just didn't want to do something, just a regular degla schmegla, right? Because I mean, being in media for as long as I have, I've interviewed the who is who, we've talked, you know, when I ask you where you come from one more time, tell me about your beginning, and which school did you go? One more time.
Yeah.
But I've always wanted to do something impactful. And I said, you know what, God, I'm gonna wait, right? I just don't want to start something just for the sake of doing it. And when I became a mommy, it opened up a different vista for me. And my husband actually was the one who encouraged me to do season 1. Because you know, to them time there, but upon my nose bridge, me flatlining, I am just trying to survive in these streets. And he said, you know what, honey, I think you should capture the moment. And I thought to myself, well, who would want to see this? Because it's not salacious, it's not toxic, it's not dysfunctional, it's no fighting and no mix-up. Are people going to be interested? And I said, you know what, I'm still going to do what is authentic to me and what I feel is right for me. Did it, and thank God, it resonated with them. People have been asking me for season 2. I said, remember, so I just a baby, just give me 2 little seconds, I'm so coming back. And then, you know, I gathered a team together and I said, you know what? I believe that there is so much about motherhood that has not been said, that there are so many realities that have not been spoken about. And so when women are thinking about motherhood, these are the things that we can consider, should consider. And it's not just about having a baby, because I believe that we have to serve our children well. We cannot get our society right until we get our parenting right. So this is like a full course, a revision course of what motherhood needs to be. And we can learn from other people. I think for so long, women have been mothers. You just kind of keep it to yourself. You don't really say nothing. You're not really allowed to say something. You know, you kind of feel a way about something. You probably have your gestational diabetes, or you have your, you know, your, what you call it, preeclampsia, but you're not talk. You're frustrated, but you're not talk. There's just so many things. So I'm very happy this season to explore these things, and there's so much to learn, and I have also learned. So I'm really interested. All right, gone are the days where we can't just wing it. We're not winging parenthood. We're not winging motherhood. Our children deserve better, and the only way that they can deserve better is if we are better. So I hope that this podcast, I hope that this show.
All right. It's dropping on Mother's Day.
Where are we going to get it? For those of us who are not just put Miss Kitty into YouTube. Because you know, my people always ask me, when we go YouTube, what we must type?
I understand.
What I must type in there?
I think it's the fluffy Miss Kitty. I'm gonna.
From you put in Miss Kitty in YouTube, it should come up.
I'm gonna get the correct show. but it's on YouTube. So wherever you are in the world, you can watch it. So this is my Mother's Day gift from me to you. And even if you're not a mommy, it's for mommies, it's for grandmas, great grandmas, and women too who are thinking about becoming a mommy. And it's also for men so that you guys can hear and understand what we're going through, what we feel, and what we want you to do. So yeah.
Lady Marge, will make any episode appearances?
In this episode, I think so. AA makes her debut.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Okay. And it's Miss Kitty. That's your YouTube page.
No, Miss. Tell your girl.
Miss Kitty. I got them tell me.
9 million. I think. Well, wait.
Okay. All right. We'll confirm.
I'm gonna confirm with Keisha in just a little while.
Yes.
But it's gonna be. Listen, I have some really riveting guests who are keeping it very real, very interesting.
See,
like
there
Don't
on the
want to
screen,
miss it.
Miss Kitty. It is Miss Kitty.
At all.
No,
it's
the
fluffy at the
Miss Kitty.
fluffy Miss Kitty.
Oh,
on YouTube.
there we go. Oh, Miss
So
Kitty is
it's
the one at the top. Okay,
fluffy
got you.
Miss Kitty, yeah.
You see, for
on
those of us not
YouTube.
so savvy, I have us covered. You see?
Beautiful.
At the fluffy Miss Kitty.
Miss
Okay.
Kitty on YouTube. All right, guys, thank you so very much. And thank you guys for your kind
Definitely,
acknowledgement. It really does mean a lot. And that's it for headlines this Cinco de Mayo. This morning coming up, Carlton is here. He's on standby with Money Masterclass brought to you by...
Guardian Life.
That's right. I will be right back right here on Sunrise. Ta-da! Here we are.
I hadn't changed Pampers in a long time.
And you showed me how to do it.
Repeat that again with the people I'm here. Who show you to do it? Hello. Hello.
Wow, oh wow, how time has changed. A year later, how does it feel? It is something that's not take over everywhere, sir, in our real life.
Are you a picnic?
No, mommy, you see, these are the things. We pick up where we left off. So you cut the umbilical cord.
Yeah. I did a ride through like night drew.
I'm very excited about this season, and I'm very excited that you are my first guest. My wonderful, loving, charming, handsome, erudite husband.
Don't stop. Keep it going. Keep it going.
I have some very interesting mommies that I'll be having on the show. As a matter of fact, some of them you didn't even know were mommies.
Many women could learn and benefit from what you're going through.
When they brought me into the theater,
Pam, pam, pam.
oh my God.
She does boso, me make ears and me make foot, me started.
You hear that?
She agree with me.